Ew, ew, ew. See, feels like I forever since I've done this before. I had a good time with the song there. Sorry. Come on. Anyway, come on. Very nice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oof, this is gonna be. It has been a minute since I've done this. So what is the stream gonna be today? Well, um, had a. Well, first thing is one of my friends who plays Pikachu. His birthday's today, so I thought it'd be a good excuse to start getting back into the grind a bit. I've taken quite a bit of time off from Melee, which I think honestly has been pretty good because I just really haven't felt very good. And I can't really play this game if I feel bad because it's pretty hard. So, uh, I thought um, I thought today would be kind of fun to try to do some streaming for the old ranked. Just try to get to gold. So we're at silver 1 right now, and I'd really like to be either at the very least silver 2. Just because I think that that's pretty doable right now for me. I mean, you never know with what the environment is going to be like. I noticed that on days that don't have that aren't food ranked days, they seem to be a little more chaotic, but also a little bit easier. To handle, so oops. Oops, uh-oh. But yeah, so I thought it would be fun to get back into the swing of things here. I did redo some of the stuff in my apartment here. We should make the lighting a little bit easier on the eyes, at least when it comes to me. Hopefully, won't look quite as washed out and pale as I've been. Just finally took the time to put some blackout curtains in here because I've been I really like to have the what I'm facing near windows or something like that, but I think there's been UV warnings like every day in the state for several months now, I think at this point. And I don't know if it's just the 3rd floor where I live or whatever, but it's very bright. It gets really bright up here, unfortunately, so. And it paid off pretty quickly because my brain is in distress now, so it's pretty nice. Gotta do the bear, I think. I was playing another Pikachu that I see sometimes. I think it's in rank too. Was it in rank when I saw that? I don't remember the name either, but they are a Pikachu player. But they do a lot of they were doing bears from the ledge and stuff like that as ledge coverage, which I thought was kind of cool. Probably Nair is a little bit more safer, just because you can, with Nair you can, oops, let's see if I can, kind of hard to multitask. You're not really supposed to multitask, it's actually bad for your brain. Oh, 1 second here. Alright, we will, do something really quick here. VPN off. Unfortunately, I don't really like. Obviously. Well, we'll take it. We'll take care of it for a few hours. I'm just seeing the streaming is going wacky right now, so try and do that, but well, this doesn't seem to be a good. There doesn't seem to be a good. I mean, if anybody knows about one that works well with like streaming stuff too, because like right now I just accept the fact that the chat's gonna refresh every couple minutes on Twitch right now, so oops, gonna hit that. There we go. Oop, oop. Oh god. Think of stuff to talk about today. But yeah, so the other reason I wanted to do this today is a friend had, you know, honestly, I can't even really say friend because I don't know them, but just someone I enjoy watching. I enjoyed just joined the community kind of recently in a more concrete way, and they had just a bad stream, so I thought I would have an even worse one so they didn't feel as rough about it. So the idea is that eventually, at some point in time, I'm going to get super pissed off today. That's the idea, is to just kind of do something that's trash. Do a bad stream. It really is a terrible goal, but I thought it would be kind of fun to try to see what happens. It's going to make the take some of the edge off of ranked, I think, for me too, hopefully. I also replaced if you guys got water filters and stuff, especially if you're in the state of Minnesota, please replace them, because I just replaced mine and I feel like I'm not sick anymore. Like I was sick, and then I fixed the water. I changed out the water filter, and now I'm not sick anymore. So I really recommend. I don't know. No one really listens to me about that stuff unless I literally do something for them. But you know, if it's something that you're conscious about, I would really suggest that you take some time into it, because it's not a good time to be breathing or drinking water, apparently. So, excuse me. Should be doing that drops there. Nah, it's not good. Stop power shield. What the hell? What power shields in a row is that? Dang it. Also, apparently, J-Chew had a really good run at Wobble Wednesday, so I'll probably be watching that at some point in time later. I was doing a lot of set analysis on the Egg Dog Invitational, and I was really enjoying it, actually. So I was thinking of doing some debating doing some watch-throughs of that just because I think it was kind of fun, but I don't think anybody really cares what I have to say about that stuff, to be honest. So it would have to be, I think it'd have to be something where people want to hang out with me more than actually want to hear what I have to say about the game. Because I don't think it's going to be super, I'd like to think it's illuminating for some people, but I don't think it's going to be very illuminating for most people, so. Damn. I don't like missing those.
Show me a move.
Come on. Wasn't going for the ledge grab there, so I got a little salty. Alright, we should do a couple games unranked. I try not to play, if like my mindset is to do ranked on days like this, I try to just play ranked, but that's more about, I don't think that's specific to, I think that's more about me than it is about general advice.
Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
Oops. Dang it, why did I do that? I'll get him out now. Well, we practice, right? Because I want to make the mistakes now as opposed to like when it kind of is important. Oops. I would say Falco's chain grab is the one that I struggle the most with personally. Should be missing those because that's an easy one. Let's see if they do it again. Nah. I like that one a lot. Figure if you're gonna die, you might as well do something. Might as well take him with you. Nope. Oops. What am I doing? Come on. Oops. Oops. Should have been an up smash there. Shoot. Ah, okay. Oh, crepe. Crepe? Start bringing some more shielding into here. I wish that back here, man, that's probably the only thing I'd really... I think a lot about what I would change in Pikachu's toolkit, and I think it's a tough question sometimes, because I think the character feels very... It feels like one of the more designed characters in the game, and my assumption is that with... Silly, okay. We'll do one more, because I thought I was gonna run him over again, but I didn't, so now I have to... Which is fine, because they've obviously adapted. And they're probably doing the same thing I am, which is warming up, so... Shoot. Uh-oh, come on. Oops, don't do that. Dang it. Dang it. They almost had that too. Shit. Could have upward angled that forward tilt. So not the biggest deal in the world, but another nice reminder of how tough the spacing in this game gets sometimes. Yeah. Oops. Ah. Oops. Dang it. I don't think they were going to DI anywhere, so I probably had more time to do that. Oops. Oops. Ah. Getting so lazy right now. Oh. I didn't even keep track of my double jump, too. Yeah. I guess we were going to stick in some unranked for a bit longer then, because that wasn't a very good showing on my part. I'm not confident about that right now. Look, GD's to milk, by the way. Well played. Put me in my place. Say that. Sorry. Big old phantom out of nowhere, I guess. Gotta calm down and slow my pace for a second here because I'm still in my head right now. Oops. Ah, what am I doing? Nope, that was dumb. Don't do that. Really? Oh. Man. I'm mad about that. Just watch me DI completely in right now because I'm super rusty. Completely unprepared, apparently. That's fun. Boy, rank might have to wait a bit because this is really bad. This is looking really rough right now. Oh, for crying out loud, man. Ugh. Oops. no. Don't do what I just did there. That was pretty stupid. Shoot. Surprised that wasn't an up smash. Oops. No, let's wait. Why you would do it like that, but...
Game. Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go.
Oops. Oops. I was not gonna look at that time. Oops. Oh, for Christ. Oh my god. I actually did not think that was going to work, so that's why I didn't respond after that. Oops. It's tough. It's tough. I'll get there.
Ready? Go!
Sorry, my notes got itchy there. Yeah. That timing is really hard to hit, but it didn't get me anywhere. Oops, that was not an edge guard that I did there. It's gonna take a while to get better at that. Jeez. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's okay. I just gotta give myself some time. Also, it's I always get stanky the second I do this. So, 1 second here. We're gonna put this on the BRB. Oh no, don't tell me that whole thing was missing that whole time. If that was missing that whole time, I'm gonna be so sorry. No, we got it, we got it. I'm missing some obvious stuff here. We gotta get that AC going. It's so freaking toasty in here sometimes. It's just really hard to like find a comfortable temperature. Okay, I'm back. Then I went to the bathroom. What?
Versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
Falcon punch. Falcon kick.
Choose your character. Versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
There's another one. Oh, that fob looks really smooth. Holy shit. Yeah, look at that movement. Holy crap. I have nothing, just to be clear, I know I've talked about fobs a lot. I have nothing against fobs. I just think OEM is the way to go. But if people can get a fob to work for them, that's actually, I mean, that's awesome. So, and the new controllers are always fun, right? Oops. Shit. That one, that time they could have Falcon punched easy.
Choose your characters. Captain Falcon. Ready?
I hope their new fob is working out well for them, by the way. Just, they, really can move. They can really fucking play, so... Everyone needs their, proper... Everyone needs their proper instrument, you know, their broadsword, so to speak. I am going for kind of cheesy. Their movement is a lot better than mine is right now, so I'm kind of like, if I try to do too much, they're gonna just kill me. Like being too aggressive is gonna get me hurt. That time they took it really careful. That time they were a little bit more defensive minded, though. Oops! Oh shoot. Don't do that, come on. Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I've ever seen a Phantom hit off the top of the head like that with a Nair. That one has got to be a new one for me. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, wow, that's just... You still see stuff that surprises you in this game, you know? Ah, I should go for the ledge. They were really prepped for that, especially with the their own Nair is really crazy. Just a lucky trade with the side B wasn't intentional there. Oops. Oops, that was not... I just... Kill me. Yeah, that was not intentional either. That would have been clean if it was not the side B, but... It's still one of the big mistakes that I make the most frequently. It's, my fingers seem to have a tough time with, like, cardinal directions. Which is not a good thing for someone, trying to play a competitive video game to say, so. Oops. Shit. Just holding the shield like a silly Billy now. God, oh man, The chair makes it a little more consistent, at least, which has been nice. Having this, not having something that's, like, aggressively stimulating my back in a bad way is really nice. Not sure why I waited to see when that would happen. Sometimes you just kind of do. Oh, sorry. I know he was just doing that. I just kind of... Oops, fudge. Alrighty then. If I miss that, I was gonna lose my shit. Okay, let me know if you want to come back on stage. Sorry.
Choose your character.
Yeah, nice thing about YouTube is you can look back at the sets and stuff too. It's coming back. It's the big thing I'm remembering now is just not being super aggressive all the time. Or just like remembering to use movement and stuff to try to get fakes and things like that. Oblivion access. That's a new one. Also, I feel like all I do is fight Falcons now. I like the matchup a lot, but man, I fight so many of them. What is Oblivion Access? I'm just super curious about that name now. Yeah, I gotta... Oh, I can see all the rookie mistakes happening in front of my eyes, and I just don't know who I am anymore. All the other Pikachu players are doing great. Me? You see stuff like that. Like, I feel like I should know better than just run it in. Kind of like naked like that. Oops. Okay, look at that. Oh, man. It's a good bear. Oops. I got through that one at least.
Choose versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
They're doing that shield stop nair a lot. It's kind of interesting. It's cool to see. I don't see a lot of people. I feel like everybody that I'm fighting right now is doing very complicated things, and I'm like trying to make sure I can wave dash well right now. So I feel a little out of place at the moment. Well, I can hit those at least, so I practice that. Ah, don't roll in, don't roll in. Okay, just roll out. See, naked attack. That one wasn't terrible just because they. Okay, back now. Looks like they're trying to get the gentleman, but it's just not quite coming out yet. I'm not going to try to plan around that because I'm. There's so many. I have ideas off of Pikachu Spare, but it's just it never seems to quite work the way you want it to. I don't know if I DI'd that well or he was just doing some weird custom combo stuff there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll just keep going.
Captain Falcon, ready? Go!
No. Can't get the up air follow up off of that either, which would have been nice. But no. Really? That's surprising. Suppose that makes me just not doing anything at the ledge even more embarrassing looking. Good God, I suck at this game. Don't. You don't gotta do that.
Show me your moves.
Shoot. Shoot. Oops. no. That sucks.
Versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
So it's like, nah, you didn't hit him. Alright, cool. So maybe if I'm trying to think if I hold past the initial jab. Well, actually, that's just obviously the first thing I should be doing is just dying. This is like all pun. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry. Shit. That dare was good. Sorry, oh god. Just start running at him full tilt now because that's about all I got. Jeez. Now, when I usually stand still, I'm just watching them, but sometimes people stand still and they're just like, come on, brother. And you're like, yeah, no, you're right. Oh, jeez. That's it, Frank. We're having fun. These are, honestly, I am having a lot of fun. I'm just really... You'll hear this from pretty much anybody who plays this game, so I feel like I can say this without complaining, making it sound too much like complaining, but, you know, you miss a day, you miss a couple... You take, like, a week off from playing the game, and it just feels like you're playing a different game, you know? It's tough. But it is fun, and I always really... I feel a lot more comfortable sometimes playing people who are better than me. Which is a good feel. I want to be back to that mentality again too, because it's just really easy to learn when that's the situation too. Oops. I am gonna break my freaking wrist in a second here. Oh my god. Yeah. Ugh. See, now they're doing a better job with their dash dancing and stuff too. Again, I'm just trying to approach right now. It's not very good. Pikachu always has kind of a shaky approach, but I mean, even there's the character not having like naturally good options to run at someone, and then it's just running at someone constantly. You know, that's not Pikachu's fault. That's my fault. Yeah, just double jump like that. I'm better than that. I don't need to be doing that right now. One of the Kami out of that double jump really well too. It can definitely be a little tricky with Pikachu sometimes because it you have so many different ways to just end someone's stock. It's like you and Fox, I can do that really, really well. In a way that's really, really, like, surprising. I'm gonna GG's them just because I think they can, one more, numbers. See if they can do. Fucking Christ. Appreciate it, thank you. But sometimes with Pikachu, for example, like you can be like something like that, where you're basically like, well, I'm kind of banking on you misspacing right now, and you're gonna run into the down smash, which really isn't. I mean, you know, if it works, it works, and it's never something you should completely avoid at high level because you know. Oops. Oh, for crying. The problem is my dash dancing is pretty good too, and I just don't really use it that much right now. I think that's the other thing that... Well, because it's performance too, I think that's another aspect of it. But the performance aspect of this game gets so complicated because... the performance aspect of this game gets so complicated because of just... There's a lot of different parameters that can shift pretty dramatically too. I don't know, it's something that I think a lot about, like just consistency in this game is extremely challenging. I recently finally accepted that Mango probably is the best player of all time over Armada, just because at this point he's done it for so much longer now. Oh, fudge. GG's. Good session, though. That guy's really, really good. Okay, let's do some hand stretches here, because it's been about an hour, but... It's the end of that game on the YouTube replay while I'm waiting right now, too. 20... Appreciate whoever's hanging out watching, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm not... I am on YouTube, so I don't know how many people at any... I never really have a good idea of what's happening at any point in time on this site, so... But I do appreciate someone hanging out. I'm not raging as much as I thought I would be. I'm a little upset, but... Mostly I'm just like, I just don't really want to play this right now. Because I'm just kind of feeling, I'm just feeling it really, really hard right now. Yeah, this is a tough game, man. I always forget how hard this game is. Not just physically, but, I mean, honestly, the physicality is really the biggest thing. Because, like, it's quick, but, like, whatever. You know, that's... I've dealt with stuff like that my whole life, but... Oh, it's a tough game. I don't know why I play it sometimes. Seems like such a bad idea. Oh. Yeah, I can feel my right index finger is not in good shape. That's the other thing is just keeping up with the physical aspect of it. I think part of why I'm trying to play this game is just because it's making me take better care of myself to succeed at the game, and that's definitely really good, but I just kind of feel embarrassed sometimes. I just wish stuff was easier for me sometimes, because it's just, it's hard not to look at life and see all the stuff that you missed, but I'm really trying to avoid doing that right now. I'm really trying to avoid getting too defeatist because it's really been getting to me lately. And it's tough to just have to turn off the news basically because it's just bad all the time. I know, it's funny that that's like, I just gotta stay in touch with a lot of that stuff because it's, you know, I can't, it's kind of going to be what my future is, what happens politically, especially because I'm dependent so much on both mutual aid and government resources, which is just super duper fun. Makes me feel like $1 million every day, I can promise you that much. But so there's like an obligation to be connected and stay online and stay hooked in with what's been going on, but it's really tough. The news can be very I guess just triggering. I'll just say what it is, just admit that it's triggering to me. It can really put a bad spot on my day. Obviously I'm speaking of course about what's happened yesterday, I don't want to really bring up too much, but I don't know how you're supposed to. The funny thing too is it's not even that's just one of many. I don't know why that one is newsworthy aside from typical political manipulation, and I feel kind of guilty saying that because all of them should be something that doesn't happen. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of getting a little bit rambly now. I'm really bummed. I wanted to do more of this, but I'm kind of feeling the energy leave my arms as I do it, which is a terrible feeling. And I'm thinking maybe this might not be the best idea, but I want to keep streaming right now is the only other thing, so. Then I'd have to reset it though. I could probably play some Monster Hunter, or load up some Diablo 2, but I don't know. I really want to play this game, but man, it's just, this really sucks. I don't feel very good doing this right now. Just I just, you know, I've been through enough that you can see a lot of the stuff that all the different pieces of you that have fallen off and you're never going to get back. And getting at that age where you're not really progressing anymore, your body isn't really able to keep up the way that it used to. And yeah. I know, all this stuff was a lot easier when I was in my 20s. Just bugs me sometimes. It frustrates me how much I missed out on a lot of opportunities and chances and things I'm never going to get another chance to do. So anyway. I'm going to keep finish the stretching here, and I'll just see what I want to do right now. Maybe I should just switch to some Monster Hunter, because this just doesn't feel good. I hate saying that too, but let me keep working at this stretch here, and we'll get going. Oh, golly, okay. Well, if I play Monster Hunter or Diablo 2, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. Because maybe I should make some coffee. That would be a really fun idea. It'd help me rage more, too. I'm not really very angry about anything right now. In-game, and that was kind of the plan. I talked about some sad shit, though. I don't know if that helps or not. I used to... this is probably super. I should probably just stop doing this, but I know it's probably super embarrassing for them. But I just really want to. Streaming is so freaking hard, and I'm talking to maybe 2 people right now that I can maybe see or not see. I don't have a big community. I don't have a big stream. I do this for charity. Everybody, I think if you've been in my stream for a while now, you know that. And I've freaked out a lot publicly and online and whatever. It's just I just kind of think there shouldn't be too much stigma around it because it kind of just happens to everybody at this point. There really isn't that much separation between someone doing it and like on a stream and someone just raging in COD or something like that. So I just feel kind of bad that I just don't want them to feel embarrassed about what happened because it's not embarrassing. It's just part of the job, you know. So it just made me feel bugged because, and I also kind of feel like I know a lot of the people who are pretty serious about streaming or try to do something similar to full time or like try to use it as a real job. There's not really like guides or like ways to stay healthy while you do that stuff too. And it seems like even if you're like a gym rat, you'll get more time, but you won't really get more. Just, no, I gotta sit and I gotta just do this. So I'm gonna slow down for a little bit and just do some practicing because I feel like I'm fighting against my own body right now when I play, and that's not what I want to be feeling. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad. I just feel bad. I see so many people kind of get wrecked by what this is, and it's really tough. And you know, one bad chatter can really just take it out of you. 'Cause there's a lot of bad apples in the communities these days. I don't know. Because, like, you know, you got to go, like, okay, so something like that happens, and then you got to go to all the people who were expecting to stream and be like, hey, sorry, here's why I couldn't do this. And I've had to do that so many fucking times in my life, and it always sucks. It always fucking sucks. And I just, but it's like, it sucks, but it doesn't have, like, it's just kind of it's kind of just part of being alive, too. Like, sometimes you're just going to push yourself too hard. And, you know, I think the nice thing is that you see the people who accept you for who you are, who understand that that's, you know, especially if you're being honest and sincere and you're really working hard, people will see that right away. And you can shield drop the C, okay, didn't know that. This might be a lot of dash dancing today, so I'm trying to remember how to play the game, but yeah, I don't know, I think it's just to me it gets a little scary sometimes because I see a lot of people get pretty nasty burnout, and the burnout from this is really tough. And the other thing too is, again, if you have that burnout, like a lot of the people who stream because they kind of have a hard time having good relationships outside of IRL, and like that's whatever, right? Like we don't need to really get into the whys or whatever of that. Everybody's got their own stories and their own things, and I mean, I'm not very good at making friends right now outside of being online. But you know, when something like that happens, you know, that's your whole friend group watching, right? And that just you don't want people to think about you like that, you know, you never really do. But yeah, it kind of just scares me. I just don't want to see more people get swallowed up by all this stuff. And then, you know, there's all those instigators and shit like that, and it just gets just tough to see. So and a lot of people who stream are like autistic and stuff too, so you're really sensitive to different sensory stimuli. And unfortunately, streaming can really just fuck up just about every single one of those. Because the other thing too is you're not really moving your body that much. There's not that much adrenaline in you, and there's something about being in a room with actual people as opposed to chat. Some people can kind of get that feel for it better, but a lot of people just can't. So you're always kind of operating at odds with what's going on in front of you, if that makes sense. So. Trying to get them to be quicker, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the movement that keeps me coming back to this game. But you know, so many people stress headaches and repetitive strain injury, all that stuff. Like even if you're playing something like Dark Souls or Monster Hunter, especially if you're someone who like I play Monster Hunter, not respecting the lag at all. So I'll just sometimes spam press whatever button I need to press to get the thing to happen, even though it's like happening during the animation and the button press won't account for anything. So if you're someone who does that too, especially, and again, it doesn't really matter. Any controller is gonna take a little bit of a toll on you. And like, there's really good controllers and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, and most of them nowadays are designed pretty well. Melee is not designed well at all, so you have to be pretty on top of physical care, like full body physical care too, which is really upsetting, but so it goes. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people who kind of like, I don't want to say don't respect it, because I think that's really, you know, blaming the worker, not really looking at the issue properly. I think it's mostly that just a lot of people really don't kind of get explained like, hey, this is a full body thing you're doing right now. This stream that you're doing, even if it doesn't feel like it, it absolutely fucking is. I guarantee you're burning crazy calories doing something like this, especially if there's a bunch of people in the chat. I don't know, stuff like that is like I mean it's kind of a meme, but like the reason all the chats have hydration on there is because it's really hard to keep focused on everything at once. And a lot of people who are streaming right now didn't necessarily have health information and warnings like this when they were kids, so it's not like built up habits or anything either. You're not prepping yourself to say, okay, I'm going to game for a bit, just going to do some quick stretches or warm my back out or make sure that I move basically every hour. Like that's for a lot of people, that's just not built into how they play games, how they approach gaming. I know for me it isn't. I grew up with gaming just not being taxing at all, and now I'm really seeing just the effects of. I mean, I hope it's not carpal tunnel, but definitely repetitive strain injury is happening. It's bad if that short hop just popping up. That's not a short hop too. That was actually a full hop. Which is scary. So yeah, I do hope that, I don't know, this probably is just a big old dumb idea anyway, but let's put it in the pile. But yeah, so if this is something you want to do, just take care of yourself, you know, if you're sitting near hot computer fans and stuff all day. Basically, excuse me, basically not moving, basically not generating adrenaline in your body, preventing good blood flow. Working on your eye strain, working on if you have earbuds or headphones in, it's really bad for that. I mean, it's, yeah, the list goes on. And that can be tough then, because it puts people in a vulnerable public position sometimes too. You know, if you're doing that to yourself over and over again like that. Just bugs me. Just, and I hope that they do okay. But even doing something like where you're talking that much too, like if you're having a full-on conversation with like 30 people at once, that's not nothing. That really is a pretty big caloric energy focus time commitment. I mean, those are, there really isn't anything about streaming that's actually all that easy to do, which is kind of funny. It just gives off the appearance of it because it's so connected with kind of a casual lifestyle or a more casual attitude towards things. And I'm sure every buddy who streams more than 30 hours a week with a rigid schedule would tell you for sure that, yeah, it's a job. So there's just so much freedom that streaming can offer people who don't really have a lot of freedom otherwise. And I don't want them to lose that freedom because it gets too hard to manage everything. The health becomes a problem or whatever becomes a problem. Because it's money for a lot of people too, and I mean, you want people to be doing it. Ideally, you want people to be working at what is conceivably their job without a lot of pain or stress or anything like that. So I'll move on, This sucks to I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see how miserable I am just doing this practice right now, but it's... My friend was talking about some remote work that might be available, so I'm kind of just trying to put my head down and keep going. The quicker that I can be doing something like that, the better. So there's a couple of things that need to get done before that starts to happen, which has just been taking a long time, but that's good. You know, there's something there, hopefully. So I'm so sick. It's literally, wow. Yeah, I talk about it every freaking time I stream too. I don't think there's going to be any issues, by the way, but if, just to remind anybody watching the VODs or whatever, cash links on video descriptions are going to be for the charity. If you see anything on my Twitter, that's going to be for me. So just, you know, double check if you are. I'm assuming if you're just going to be donating to the charities, just double check, make sure that it's going to the right place. It should be pretty obvious, I think, because it's like link trees. I don't have a link tree, and they do have link trees, so I said that. I guess I can. So, said I was going to have my DMs on Twitter open in case anybody got confused. I don't think any single person is ever going to have an issue with that though. So, and no, I didn't see anything. But it always makes me feel kind of crappy having to rely on the same systems, but I know that for me this isn't going to ever make money for me, and I kind of closed the door on that, so I'm comfortable with that, but it helps to raise awareness, just makes me feel a bit better about it. Of course, Pikachu's super hard to play too. But yeah, so I haven't streamed in a while either, so as I'm talking, I'm kind of struggling to make sure that there's like something people can actually follow as opposed to just rambling statements consecutively. Being able to phrase discussions and such like that is really tough. It's a good tool to have. Especially if you can do it in like 1 or 2 sentences, because that is something that's really important on stream. Being able to basically say everything you need to someone who's dropping in basically 2 lines of words. It's super not into it. It looks so bad. I'd say one of the worst things about this game is how good the movement is in it, because it really gets pretty addictive to just kind of exist in the game, in the context of the game. So sometimes it can be frustrating to think of other things that aren't this to occupy your time. Promised a pretty shitty stream, and I think I'm delivering right now. I hope so. All I did was really complain about the game I've been playing, so you know, feels good. Oh man, yeah, my fingers are really, really tired. So we're doing good. This is a really good stream. Definitely not super scuffed or crappy. Good stuff to watch. I think I'll just call it for now. I don't want to take the time to set up another game quite yet. And boy, it's this. I don't know what it is today, but something about this is not enjoying doing this. So I think I'm just gonna have to call it for now, which I am really sorry about. I'll try and have the next time I stream not suck. But no, I'm sorry. I can just feel, you know, it'll take me a little bit to get back into the swing of things with this stuff. I think that's just kind of how it's gonna go. But anyway, so if you were in, well, first off, if you were here, thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate that. Sorry this wasn't better, but you know, small baby steps, and we'll get to something that's a little more exciting soon enough. Bummed I didn't get to any rank, but I think anybody who saw me play on ranked would understand that that was not a bad choice on my part. I think we're okay with that right now. Shoot, sorry. I knew where my head went these days, man. That would really help me out. But yeah, so please remember to check the video description for cash links and stuff to help out homeless and all that nice junk. That is kind of why I stream. Otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Just remember to take care of yourself. Do the best that you can. Again, we'll just try to keep improving the quality of the stream here. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna practice a bunch because apparently I need to. So yeah, I'll get to that. But yeah, and remember, everybody, be positive about yourself. It's a hard time to be positive about yourself. I'll catch you guys all next time.